Greetings, welcome to my channel, View from My Desktop. We here at View from My Desktop like to show affordable hi-fi equipment that looks nice, sounds nice, and is at a nice price. Today we're going to do a review of a preamplifier from another name that I cannot pronounce. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate the support. It helps us to grow the channel, and thank you in advance. Okay, I'm going to try to say this name. PJ MIAOLAI. Okay, but it's the SA-1000. Okay, the SA-1000 is a couple people I think make the SA-1000, and if not even the SA-1000, this particular type of preamp I've seen under more than one name. I had this preamp connected to the Woopker 3116 amplifier, and that amplifier has a little power to it. That amplifier does have a little power to it. With the 3116, but that particular one, anyway. And I had this connected to, the initial setup was with the Woopker amplifier, some Fluence Elite speakers, and the Ween Mini AirPlay 2 streamer, the toe jack DVD player, and it was also, the amplifier also had the Polk PSW-10 subwoofer. I ran a couple things through this preamp. Let's see, besides the Ween and the toe jack, I also connected, I think, my tablet to it. Anyway, whatever I had connected to it, it worked just fine. The downside, if it's not necessarily a downside, but the plus is not there, is that to go from the different channels, you have to turn this knob here. Okay, so it didn't come with a remote. So that would have been a plus, and you would have been able maybe to control the volume, tone control. There's no indentation for neutral or anything on here, but there's like little stop points as you turn it. The sound of this thing is fantastic. It increased the sound significantly in volume and with the tone control. I mean, this preamplifier reminds me of some of the ones I had. I didn't have a lot of them, but the ones I had in the past, but they were much larger units. It was the same size as the integrated amplifiers, but they this one just remind me of that. Before I turn it around, I'm going to turn it on and show you. You see it has a VU meter, it does work, and it has tubes on the inside. As you can see the light. Even with the light that I have on, you can still see it. I can turn down this light a little bit. And it just works. All right, nice light, give you that ambience. On the back, As you can see, it takes 4 inputs, 2 outputs. 4 in, 2 out. It's just as simple as that. Also, it has a headphone jack on the front here. This was good. I could connect a few things. I just had those things going out into it, and it only went out to the one amplifier. I could connect a few things to this preamp. 4 in, 2 out. I'm gonna do some side by sides with this thing and everything, but I didn't do it. I just ran some things through it for the review. But I probably could easily use it for doing side by sides. But I like the look, the glow, the VU meter, and the headphone jacks, and just along with that, it has, it's the look nice, sounds nice, and is at a nice price. Okay, looks nice and sounds nice. This, little preamp, of course, now it's going to be part of my rotation. I'm going to stick it in there somewhere, and probably at some point do a side by side using this to see how it performs doing that side by side. This gets it done. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I also had ELAC 4s. I had the Fluence speakers first, and then I had the ELAC, I call them ELAC 4, but they're called 41s, I think, or something like that. I don't know why I always call them ELAC 4s, but anyway. And those speakers like a little bit of juice going through them. And this, they just sound good. The Woopker, they sound good with the Woopker all by itself, but this was, I think this gave it a little something extra. And then I had to connect to the Weem also, so I created a kind of like a really good setup with that, with the Woopker AK316, the SA-1000 preamp, the Weem Mini, the toe jack DVD player. I probably could have connected maybe a DAC, maybe clean that up a little bit, but and then with the Fluence speakers, either the Elite or the ELAC 4, either one of them was good. And then I had a subwoofer, and it was just a nice setup. Nice setup. Okay. And it looked nice. Got some vents on the side, on this side, and then, some vents here, feet on the bottom. Yeah, a very nice looking preamp. A good amount of power, smooth, clear sound, and tone control. And it really adds to the sound signature. This was good. This is nice. All right. Definite thumbs up, and definitely part of the regular rotation. That's going to be it for this review. Please remember to listen to good things. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching. Peace.